Hi everyone, welcome to the weekly technical analysis of Bitcoin. Today I'll be going through three things for this Bitcoin chart. First of all, I want to understand what is the long-term support and resistance lines that exist. Secondly, I'd like to see if there's any trend lines available that we can make use of to make a trade. And thirdly, I'll finish off the video with a few trade setups that's possible. Now, first of all, looking at the daily chart, here you can see that there's two support resistance lines available. First of all is this one, this green one here at 6,500 level. Here you can see that this line was tested many times previously, going back to 2018. There was a nice spike up here at this point, and then the price came down to test this level again. I thought that this would end the correction of this whole wave up, this correction here. However, price went up and came down again, forming a trend channel here. So the second support resistance line is this one in gray. Here too you can see that it was tested a few times, here as well many times, before the price actually launched higher, came back down, tested a few times, price bounced off, but then came back down again. So these two lines has a form sort of like a support and resistance band. Okay, so this is the green one is at 6,500 and the gray one is at 7,500. So the current price action, if we were to take a look at the hourly chart, here you can see that the price has been trapped between these two levels, the 6,500 and 7,500 level, and so the price actually gapped down here. Seems like a exhaustion gap, but we'll see. And the price has then made a retracement back up. So what this tells us that is that now if you take a look at this drop, right, it's quite a drastic drop, but then the recovery has been very slow. So this is pointing towards a weak recovery. So I think that this is a correction rather than a new trend up. I don't think that Bitcoin has completed its correction. So I'm expecting from here another drop to possibly test this level again, this 4,500. I'm thinking it will drop to roughly around 4,002 to 4,500 level before it ends this entire correction that's encapsulated in this blue trend, and price moves higher. So what possible trades are there? Now the two possible trades. The first one is we can wait for this trend, this red line, to be broken to the downside, okay, and then we can place a trade, and then we can trace or perform a monitoring to change the trade level as it hits lower with a target of 4,500. Okay. The second possible trade is if this support resistance at 7,005 is broken to the upside, I would actually wait for a breakout, okay, of this red trend line to the upside, and there is there's a few resistance here. First of all, the resistance is 7,005. There's a resistance at this red trend line, and then there's a resistance here as well. So even if the price were to go high, I'm of the view that this resistance will hold and push the price lower. So very likely price will come down before it can actually move higher. Okay, so that is another possible trade. However, I think it's a very small and a risky trade to make. So let's see what happens on a Monday or Tuesday as the price makes a move and gives us more clues on where it's heading to next.